Hello, fourth graders. Welcome back. Today, we're going to continue talking about rounding decimals. Our I can statement for today is still the same. I can round decimals expressed through thousands to the nearest whole number. And again, all you'll need is a piece of paper and something to write with. Okay, ready? Let's begin. Okay, so again, yesterday we had our discussion, or we started a discussion about rounding decimals to the nearest whole number. Well, today we want to continue with the same, but we want to try with different problem types. Okay? For example, here's our first problem type. When rounded to the nearest whole number, which number would round to 46? Well, yesterday it had given us the number to round, and we had to determine that the whole number to which that number rounded. Well, today it has given us the answer or the rounded number, and we have to determine, what number did we even start with? I like to call this reverse rounding, or you can look at it like backwards rounding. But reverse rounding because the answer is already given to us, and our job is to determine what was the original number. So again, it says when rounded to the nearest whole number. Here it tells us already a number has been rounded to the nearest whole. Now, which number would round to 46? Let's take a look at our answer choices. Okay, A says 45 and 2/10. B says 45 and 8/10. C, 46 and 6/10. D, 46 and 9/10. Our task is to determine, which one of these choices would round to 46. Okay, step one. Remember in the previous lesson, we talked a lot about the action steps? Well, those same action steps will work for this problem. Let's check it out. All right, so here is the problem worked out. When rounded to the nearest whole number, which number will round to 46? Take a look at all of the work. A problem like this requires us to do the work. Okay, so when we say do the work, what we mean is taking each answer choice and do the work. Build your vertical number line for each. Determine the two whole numbers. Okay, and in this case, since we know we're going to 46, my first choice, it will be between 45 and 46. 45 and 46. The second or third choice, the third and fourth choices, it starts with 46. So we know that our number is going to come in between 46 and 47. So we have to do the work. We built our vertical number line. We determined the two wholes. We also determined our midway point. Okay. And then we built the number line. We finished filling in the numbers. Okay. And so then we decided, okay, let's take a look at each choice and plug it in. Plot it on the number line. 45 and 2/10 will fall here. 45 and 8/10 will be here. 46 and 6/10 will be here. 46 and 9/10 will be here. And if we do the work, we're trying to figure out which one of those will end up being 46. And if you take a look, we have found that 45 and 8/10, or choice B, will end up rounding to 46. Okay, what do you think? Turn and talk to someone. Let them know what you're thinking right now. Is it easy? This is a little more challenging. What are your thoughts? Okay, let's continue. Let's try another. When rounded to the nearest whole, which number would round to 24? A, 23 and 21 hundredths. 23 and 45 hundredths. C, 24 and 32 hundredths. D, 24 and 89 hundredths. What do you think? Okay. What are our action steps? Remember, we have to build a number line, find our two wholes, plug it in. But we're working backwards. It's in reverse. The answer has already been given to us. Our job is to determine which one of these original numbers will end up being 24. Let's see. Now in this one, we did do all the work, but there are some of you who are able to simplify this. So what we've done was said, oh, two of our choices starts with 23. And so we could just do one number line for that one. And then the other two choices starts with 24. So we can just do one number line for that. But we've shown all our work. So for A and B, it's all on this one number line. I built a vertical number line. I found the two whole numbers. I found the number in the middle, which is 23 and 5/10. I plugged in the rest of my numbers, and then I found A on the number line, and then I found B on the number line. This number line is for C and D. Okay, so remember in the previous practice problem, we built the number line for all four. Well, if you feel you get the hang of it, we could just do one number line so that would include two choices. Okay. For this number line, we have C and D. So you see, we built our number line. We plotted 24 and 3/10, which is this one, which is choice C. We plotted on number line. We plotted 24 and 8/10, which is choice D, and put that on the number line. Okay. Then we'll go back to our problem. When rounded to the nearest whole, which number will round to 24? If we do the work, is it choice A? Let's see, 23 and 2/10, it's closest to 23. Nope, I can slash the trash. That doesn't work. Okay. B, 23 and 4/10. I'm looking for 24. I see 23 and 4/10. It's closest to 23. That won't work. I can slash that. Okay, let's try C. 24 and 3/10. That gives me 24, but I always want to make sure I check all of the answer choices. Let's do 24 and 8/10. Oh, well, no, that gives me 25. So my choice or my answer that makes the most sense is 24 and 3200. So C is the correct choice. Okay, think you have it? Okay, good. We'll have the opportunity to practice a little more with that later. Let's try more examples, okay? So first we started where the number was given to us and we had to find the whole number. Then our last example was reverse rounding. We had to work backwards to find the answer. Now this one is a little more challenging because this type of problem asks us to select all the numbers that will round to 29. So in this case, it's still reverse rounding, but there's more than one answer. And how did you know that? What in this sentence gave it away to say, I may have more than one answer? You're absolutely correct if you said select all. In most cases, if your question says select all, that means you're gonna have more than one answer. So with that, just as in the previous questions, we have to show our work. We have to do the work. That's the only way we're going to get a correct answer. So let's see. We have 29 and 3/10, 28 and 345 thousandths, 29 and 6/10, 28 and 2/10, 28 and 612 thousandths, 28 and 703 thousandths. Let's see. Give it a try. What do you think? Press pause, turn and talk, and then press play when you're ready to find the answer. All right, let's take a look. You should have come up with 4 different answers. How did you know that? Okay, 29 and 3/10, 29 and 41 hundredths, 28 and 612 thousandths, 28 and 703 thousandths. Remember, if we built our vertical number line, we taken a look at the 9 and 3/10. Oh, I apologize. You're taking a look at the 9 and 3/10, and that 9 and 3/10 is going to be what, or this digit in the tenths place is going to be what determines if this 9 should stay or move. Okay, and in this case, we see that this 9 should stay. So this is correct. Okay. Again, if this was a 9 and 3 and that stayed, well, take a look at this. This is a 9 and 4. We plotted correctly on our number line. It's going to stay. That 9 will remain a 9. And so the answer is 29 and 41/100 will round to 29. Okay. Let's take a look at this. We have an 8 and a 6. Take a look at the digit that's in the tens place. If you built your vertical number line and you plotted it, you would have found that this 6 is going to be closest to 28 and 6/10 is going to be closest to the 29 versus the 28. Okay? Same goes here. Again, if it was, this is 8 and 6, this is 8 and 7. So therefore, this also will round to 29. Good job. A little challenging, I know. But again, you'll have the opportunity to practice some more. Okay? So let's see. You try a few. What I would like for you to do is go ahead with your paper and pencil. See if you can come up with the answers to those two. Press pause. Give yourself some time to think about it. And when you're ready, press play to get your answer. You may begin. Okay, here are two more. Once again, press pause to think about it for a moment and share your thoughts with a friend, and then press play to see your answer, to reveal the answers. Okay, how did you do? Before you get your answers, before you get the answers, did you use your strategy? Okay, think back to our action steps. Did you create your vertical number line? Okay, did you plot in your numbers? Did you find the midway point? Okay, also, did you check your work? Sometimes that's a mistake too, because we rush in, we know the answer, but sometimes we make small mistakes. So go back and check over your work. And then finally, did you choose the absolute best answer? Okay, let's find out. All right, here it goes. When rounded to the nearest whole, which number would round to 84? Oh, 83 and 5/10, 84 and 5/10, 84 and 8/10, 85 and 1/10. If you chose A, you are correct. You built your vertical number line, you plotted your points, and you figured out that this 5, this digit in the tens place, is going to tell this 3 that he needs to change to a 4. And so with that being said, your answer is A. Okay? Next, when rounded to the nearest whole, which number will round to 435? Well, once again, I need to take a look at this digit in the tens place. That's going to tell this whole what to do. Okay, I need 435. I am reverse rounding. It's like, okay, here's my answer. How do I work backwards to get this answer? I can build my vertical number lines, plot my points on my number line, and here goes. So if I've done that, I have taken a look at this, and the 7 is going to tell this 4 that he needs to change to a 5. So your answer should have been C. Okay, how are you doing so far? Let's keep moving. All righty, here's the last two. All right, select all of the numbers that were round to 1. Ooh, that was a tricky one. Okay, 43 thousandths, 1 and 823 thousandths, 1 and 234 thousandths, and 8/10. If you chose these two, you're absolutely correct. Okay, and so this right here, this digit in the tens place tells this 1 to just remain the same. But this digit here, it's a big old 8. So if I plotted it correctly on the number line, you would have discovered that this 8 is going to tell this 0 that he needs to change. 8/10 is almost 1. It's almost closer to 1 whole than it is to 0. Okay? If you Think about those benchmark numbers we talked about a lot about in fractions, 0, 1/2, 1 whole. It's the same thing for fractions or for decimals, okay? Then finally you get select all of the numbers that will round to 48. Same rules apply. 48 and 3/10, 48 and 192 thousandths, 47 and 50 hundredths. Those are the correct, because remember, we're trying to figure out 48. This 8 tells this 8 he needs to change, okay? Well, in this case, I have a 0 here, so that's just like saying 47, no tenths, okay? This is 47 and 2/10, and so I'm really looking for 48. So this digit in the tenths place doesn't change the 7 at all, okay? How did you do? Okay, well, awesome. I hope that you have enjoyed that. Again, what we have discovered today, we were still rounding numbers, decimal numbers to the whole. It's just that we were taking a look at different problem types. This time we were reverse rounding. The answer was given to us, but we had to find numbers that would eventually round to that whole number. So again, we like to call that reverse rounding, or you may hear some people refer to it as backwards rounding. It's all the same. It just means that our answer in general is given to us, but our goal is to still use those strategies to determine, which one of these would actually end up being rounding to that whole that's given in our problem. Okay, we'll be back for more. Have a good day.